What do we have today on the show? Federal government bans Banky W new movie, Sugar Rush. J1 robbed in Ibadan. Naira Marley becomes the cult. Now, meet your host, Sydney Shocker.
Alright, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ain't the place to be. Come on, folks. This is Social Trend. I'm your boy, Sydney Shocker, as always. And I say, hey, welcome on board. Welcome to where we check out all that's happening in our social media space. That's what it is. All right, now, I've got bad news for all Nollywood movie buffers. That's right, yeah. Those strong, addicted Nollywood movie fans, man. The new film produced by Banky W, Sugar Rush, has been banned.
Something like Jack Bajantis. Don't know why I like this, but I'm dusting off my mind. I got to speak my mind, yeah. I gotta be the voice of the youth. They look at me office, so I gotta use the booth. Don't believe, I guess I gotta be the proof. And if you're looking for some freedom, then you gotta know the truth.
After a successful music career in the early and mid 2000s, as well as a record label, EME, that gave birth to Wizkid, Banky Wellington, well known to us as just Banky W, decided to try his hands on a movie he personally directed, just like when he ran for one of the Lagos State lawmaking seats in Nigeria. Though that of the legislative seat didn't work out, as he lost out woefully, that of the movie, Sugar Rush, excelled, as within its first 1 week of release, that is December 25th, 2019, grossed over 160 million naira at the box office.
Oh, GT Dirty, the girls got a party.
Where is my money?
This was cut short by the Executive Director of National Video Film Censor Board, NVFCB, Adebayo Thomas, who used a sledgehammer because of some scenes in the movie found to be portraying the EFCC as an incompetent organization and didn't go down well with the federal government. According to him, the movie portrayed the anti-graft agency in a very bad light, hence the ban. But wait a minute, wasn't this supposed to be done before giving the movie a clean bill to fly? Because like we all know, no movie hits the cinema without approval from the censor board. Or are we saying some person somewhere didn't do his or her job correctly? For Banky W, no doubt, he's losing money after personally breaking the news to us via social media on the ban. And for the fans, have they been shortchanged just because a certain individual somewhere didn't meet up with his or her responsibility? Absolutely yes. 100% previews, checks and balance need to be done next time in order to nip such as this in the bud. And for the producer's sake, who has spent his hard-earned money in producing the movie, and fans also who wait like forever just to be entertained.
What is 800,000 times 360? 280 million. Olua! $800,000. Yes.
I was thinking it was supposed to be the censoring body views the movie first, ensures it is fit for public viewing before giving them the go-ahead to release the film. I was thinking so. Now that they have to stop it midway while it's being released, round cinema, making the guys lose money and all that, I really don't understand. But honestly, Banky W, do your thing, my man. That's what it is. Now check it out. My brother, J1, J1 was robbed in faraway Ibadan a day after he posed with some wads of money on the bed for us to see he's living the life. Oh boy, J1.
We're making money, we're making money, we're making money this year. We making money this year. No matter what them do, this be better this year. This year, this year, this year. Odoyi, asan wa sire, asan wa sanyo, asan wa si gbogbo nkan, leyan fi layo.
Popular Nigerian artist J1 released this very song and video almost 11 years ago, while it gradually grew up in us, becoming a national anthem of sorts every first week of every new year. Mind you, it goes into extinction until another new year comes by. But it seems as though this year, January, all the artists J1 has wished for in this song finally came through, like having so much money to spend. As a week into the new year, J1 surprised everyone by posing himself with huge sum of money on his bed with the caption, "God has been good to him." You all know how such captions go anyway. This was shocking and surprising, for we have never seen J1 do such on social media. But guess what? A day later, while he was clubbing at a certain club in Ibadan called Sluggers, him and his friend were both robbed. Can you beat that? This was barely 24 hours after he posted the huge sum of money on social media. To this, he raised an alarm, warning everyone who cared to listen on how dangerous it was clubbing at Ibadan, especially at that very nightclub called Sluggers. Thereby hoping people boycott the club, stay put at home, and keep their money to themselves. J1. If you ask me, I think there's a mix-up there, but all the same, J1, we are very sorry for your mishap. And if you can help it, next time, keep your money to yourself and play down on the show enough. Most of the times, it just doesn't really work out.
Too bad, my brother. Too bad, man. It's too late to cry when the head is off, yeah? But come on, guys. Does it really make sense posing with your wealth on social media? Instagram, Twitter, name it. You never know who's watching. That's what it is. And don't forget, in a hurry, the economy, times are hard. The economy is harsh. Oh boy, many people are broke out there. For real. So, guard yourself and guard your wealth. So the trend right here on Night TV, we got to sell a Sydney Shocker. For the past 1 year, Naira Marley has become such a huge phenomenon. But now becoming a cult, sort of, is something most of us parents can't really comprehend to. Naira Marley, Malians.
Okay, listen. Why are you with thousand, zero bet, 100 million gold stars?
After his arrest in 2019 and trial of cybercrime fraud dealing with credit cards, still ongoing anyway, Naira Marley has become a movement of sorts, but for the very wrong reasons though. No doubt, the screams of Ahmed Malian have the pushing units, getting shows, sold out concerts, and spending to the bank. The negative side of this story seems to be very overwhelming.
Kese kote shimole, kese na, kese kote shimole. Eba mo Jesu ni wo, kese kote shimole, kese na, kese kote shimole, shimole.
The term Malian have become so contagious that, of late, especially among the youngsters, it's now gradually becoming a cohort, so to speak. As even in our post-primary schools, little girls within the ages of 15, 16 and 17 decide to go pantless on certain days just to establish the fact they are Malians. According to a certain parent who rushed down to her daughter's school only to discover she was apprehended by the school's authority for being a Malian and not wearing pants, which she had inside her bag, she screamed she wants Malians banned in total from our society, expressing her shock and dismay on how the term Malians has affected her very innocent daughter, which she promised to deal with decisively when they finally get back home. Now, let's look at what the term Malians actually stands for, as defined by the youths. It's regarded as a term for being rebellious. For the guys, they go birthless, which means sagging, not graduating, not passing exams, not paying for tickets, like was displayed at his 2019 concert in Lagos. While the girls go pantless, prostituting, consuming meds as part of getting high, and wrongful doing as the order of the day. So with all of this, should we encourage that term, Malians? We can all recall how a certain man of God weeks ago prophesied that Malians will be faced with doom this year, 2020, if they don't repent from their very, very demonic and satanic ways. A prophecy the man of God regretted ever prophesying. Just like Tupac Shakur, subconsciously, his brand is being misinterpreted without him even knowing. But I think once in a while, he should come out as the leader of the Malians to set the record straight by educating his followers not to be negative and not to encourage social vices as being a Malian. So when next your child is going out, please endeavor to check if he or she is a Malian. And if you're dressing up, going out, ask yourself, am I dressed as a Malian?
Oh yeah, that was a big issue. Yeah, sometime last week, man. Malians. Never conforming to the rules of the normal society. Now God will save us so. So the trends, my brother. Now, still talking trends, man. Let's go check out all that's been trending all week long. You know the way we do. Bring it on.
We start off with American-based Senegalese singer Akon, who now has his own city dubbed Akon City. The city is said to be futuristic in nature and will be built on a 2,200 acre of land gifted to him by the president of Senegal, Macky Sall.
You building your own city, like tell me about that, man. Like, is it called Akon Land, Akonville?
It's Akon City.
The city is gonna be called Akon.
So it's the Akon.
And it's like it's a future city. Like everything's ran on like futuristic stuff, right?
It's all renewable. The Akon Solartainment City is all renewable.
And this ain't like no Sims game or nothing. Like, this is a real physical place that people can go to.
Yeah, a real physical place. It's gonna have a real airport.
My man got his own city. It's like it's some real coming to America stuff. He got his own money. Like, you got an Acoin and you have your own city. That's
right.
How and when will Akon City be complete?
Well, it's a 10-year building block, so we're doing it in stages. We started construction in March,
right?
And stage 2 is going to be 2025.
And where's the city located?
It's in Senegal West.
The city will have its own bank, power supply, while trade and business transactions will be done digitally in cryptocurrency that will be called and known as Acoin.
You have Acoin,
the cryptocurrencies, which we're trying to build to be the currency for Africa itself and the whole continent. And then, of course, outside of the music platforms that we're creating out there, it's a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. So talk about Acoin a little bit, because people always talk about cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I was really late getting into it, and some people say it's not that stable. It's a little volatile. So explain your Acoin cryptocurrency and why people should invest in cryptocurrency.
Well, believe it or not, the cryptocurrency is more stable than the actual, fiat currency, the dollar. Mm-hmm. Ultimately, because it's more controlled by the people. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, government is a business. Mm-hmm. Currency is the biggest business in the world. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to understand money and how it works to understand crypto in so many ways, but more than anything, you don't really have to be educated to it to understand the security process of it, because it gets really confusing when you start talking about blockchain and all this other, because no one knows what the hell that is.
I don't know what's going on. I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
I need somebody to explain this to me.
Yeah, so it's really about, it boils down to trust. Mm-hmm. What you trust that value to be to you. So, prime example, that chain on your neck could be tokenized, mm-hmm. and you can have your own Angela coin.
How cool, bruv. After fighting with blogger Tunde Ednut for disrespecting his brand and advising Nigerians on the use of Roll-On and its effects, which is actually true anyway.
It is a bad thing that you have an iPhone, but a person cannot stand next to you. You drive nice car, but I can't even stand next to you. It is a sad thing that many of my Nigerian brothers and even sisters don't know what deodorant is. This is more important than perfume. I don't play with this. I carry 3 come. I am on my last one. Most likely I will buy another one tomorrow or by the end of tomorrow. Deodorant is very, very important for a guy to have.
Self-dubbed Energy Guard Speed Darlington was seen running away from a bike he chartered on Lekki without paying.
Let him take your bike. I think that's you.
This was right after he lamented, while on the same bike going back to Lekki, on how he spent close to 320,000 naira, both at the police checkpoint and Computer Village, repairing his phone.
I'm in Okada going back to Lekki. Overrun suffer. My story yesterday, I went to my family house, extended family to see them. I decided to sleep. This morning I wake up. With my iPhone in my hand, I begin to stretch. Without knowing there's a ceiling fan. I forgot about the ceiling fan. And the ceiling fan caught my finger. I begin to feel electricity. my iPhone. They say 120,000 naira just to change the screen. I say fine, let's go. On our way to Computer Village, police pull us over, begin to search, and they found loud in my bag. They found loud. The next thing I know, they begin to threaten me. Let's go to station. Let's go to station. I say okay, let's talk. What do you want? They begin to call 500,000, 500,000. I say for how much, Igbo? I said, no, I'm not paying 500,000. So we begin to negotiate. It came down to 200,000 naira. I had to withdraw 200,000 naira today and give police plus 120,000 to fix my phone. But I don't suffer. What a terrible day. I have spent 320,000 naira today. Chai! This country, I don't suffer. I can't wait to go inside and sit in AC. Man, somebody dropped something in my account, man. Because 320k is money to me, oh. Hey.
So, was this the reason why he fled without paying the bike man or getting to Lekki? Poor fella Speedy. Still remember Tupac? The rapper that was shot 4 times while driving in a black BMW with his record label boss and friend, Suge Knight? That was in 1996. Well, that's an automobile he was murdered in. It should be auctioned for 196 million pounds soon. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Like, why buy a car a dude was murdered in 96? Guess with these Oyinbos, we never know. This was one of the trend and tread no one saw coming between Peruzzi and his former record company, Golden Boy Entertainment, owned by King Patrick, over unpaid royalties from Davido's record label, DMW. And believe me, it trended like wildfire. According to King Patrick of Golden Boy Entertainment, who we're going to trade on Thursday, January 16th, dubbed Surviving Peruzzi, he explained on how in 2014 he adopted Peruzzi as a friend who dropped out of school due to the death of his father and later transformed him into an artist with the hit song For Your Pockets. Well, it seemed as though that very song became his course, for as soon as it began to trend, after paying for the video, Davido took note through his cousin, Choma, his wife-to-be, and requested they both synergized as music companies, which is bringing about this legendary expose you're about to hear. Or you must have seen on social media. In 2016, Davido invited Peruzzi over to Dubai for a performance at the One Africa Festival, where he audio signed him. And mind you, he the record company boss, Golden Boy Records, King Patrick, paid for that trip. Like, got Peruzzi the ticket to go to Dubai. Ever since then, his problem began, as according to him, Peruzzi was snatched off him with all songs written and recorded for Golden Boy Entertainment, such as Whiskey, recently released by Davido from his It's a Good Time album, to Minds, to Ada, and the record-breaking song Fire, sold to Davido without his consent, nor that of his record company, Golden Boy Entertainment.
Damn, I'm fresh on the bed.
Shorty want $1 million, say make a wire, turn me to undercover. My girl, she say all her friends are living la vida loca, and they forget me, my lover. You for there for me, when the boy they hunger, I for try for you. But you say if you no get money, hide your face, make another man picking from my race. Try. I love you, know me, say if you say make a pull one hand for fire.
After 2 years of waiting endlessly, the record boss wants to be settled at all costs in royalties, which amounts to 43 million naira. Anyway, as this was trending, Peruzzi clapped back at the thread on Twitter, saying, I ain't cheat nobody, I ain't take nobody money. Believe whatever you see here, that's your business. Talking about don't bite the finger that fed you. Who fed who? When? Where? I introduced you as what? But you told me to do so that you won't pay him for the Fire remix. he went on revealing, reminding him how you turned from reminding me every day that you are just doing this to help me and you don't need it, breaking the system where I had recorded over 27 songs because you had issues with your girl. I lost all dates and had to start recording again. Now you want to die for it. You're crying about songs I wrote for blood. What about the ones you sold to Nollywood and other individuals without my consent? Did you pay for any of these songs you are talking about? You rented an apartment for me. Nobody you signed me. Was I homeless? Swearing. And David don't know want to have anything to do with this, claiming he never signed Peruzzi to his record label, DMW, but quickly saying Peruzzi was the best thing ever to have happened to him in his life. So what are we saying, man? Is this case going to actually fly in court? Because it's in court already. Fingers crossed, and we're watching.
Well, I see it again. You don't go out.
And finally, Grammy-nominated artist Burna Boy, in an interview earlier in the week, shaded Nigerian awards, stating he prefers international awards to Nigerian national awards. Because, according to him, international awards are on merits, while the Nigerian awards, or national awards as they so dubbed, can most times be bought.
No matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home.
Burna, always remember the road to take you back home, right? Big shout out to Mama Dion, Celine Dion's mother, who passed on Friday at the age of 92 in Canada. Rest in peace, ma'am.
Trends can never stop when it comes to social media. Hence, we have that spot for you where we give you highlights of all that's been trending all week long. Now, Adekunle Gold, who used to be Olamide's boy at YBNL Records, are beefing. It seems to us the beef is taking a new twist. Let's go find out.
Oh yeah now. Ẹbí mi kọ́ pé mo lówó. No be my power, say I buy house yo.
Like we all know, Adekunle Gold was discovered by Olamide and later signed to YBNL Records. Though Olamide always claimed it is not a record label but just a movement. Ever since then, they've been blood until Adekunle Gold departed the movement or record label, as the case may be, in search of his own greener pasture. Fast forward to early this month, there seemed to be some sort of bad blood between these two, as on Twitter they unfollowed themselves, but not without tweets and comments like, "It is because you follow me, that is why I can't argue with you." And Adekunle Gold replying, "I just unfollowed you, you can argue now." Well, the minute this began, it ended. For as at when following this report, there was no follow-up on social media between these two guys and their banters. I think Olamide is too exposed and too matured for such banters anyway, if you ask me. But all the same, come on guys, you used to be good together, so keep it that way, keep it tight.
Wow. Can you believe that? That time where the boy becomes the boss and battles the ex-boss, so to speak. Come on guys, shit your salt, man, okay? Be friends, come on, what's up, man? Come on, let boys be boys, huh? That's what they need. Now let's go check out what we call down here, the top 5 trending videos of the week. Desire, are you ready? Take it away from here.
Top 5 trending videos of the week. Top 5 trending videos of the week. Top 5 trending videos of the week.
Father God, we thank you for this food. We ask you to bless it. making nourishment to your body, to our body. All the boys and girls. Bless all the boys and girls. All over the world. All over the world. To receive food. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Top 5 trending videos of the week. Top 5 trending videos of the week.
Just stop now.
Shift your head.
Top 5 trending videos of the week.
The top 5 trending videos for the week, man. Always hilarious. That is the essence, man. That's the aim, not to tell it. It's time for me to go, but before I go, we can't get away without dropping on you what we call Goof of the Week. Let's go find out who's goofing right now.
Goof of the Week. Goof of the Week.
Goof of the Week, my man. And there you have it, y'all. Always hilarious, anytime, any day. All right, folks, this is how we wrap it up today on the show. I must thank you so much for being part of Social Trend, man, right from last year till now, because I promise you, we're going to do more this year, 2020. It hits you every Thursday evening, 4:30 p.m. on our satellite broadcast, and our repeat broadcast every Sundays at 1:30 p.m. on our terrestrial broadcast. That's what it is. My name is Sidney Shocker. I love you. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Bye. Boom. I'm out of the house. Ciao.
Uh-oh.